around, you supported Hillary Clinton.
Yes, I did.
What brought you to Trump Tower? This guy?
Well, I'll tell you, the President of the United States brought me, my president. You know, he won it fair and square. He's going to be our man for the next 4 years at least, probably 8. And he's amenable to listening to people who did not vote for him.
He listened to you. You told me in commercial break that you all were in there for a long time.
Yes.
What did you talk about and what did you ask of him?
We talked about making America a better country. We talked about the poor people. We talked about African American people. We talked about education, getting rid of violence, dealing with economic development realistically, and how to work together.
You know, people listening to these NFL greats and the pastor being in this room, I mean, that's a stellar lineup of men. But when you're thinking about those who voted for Mr. Trump and the working class in middle America, and certainly you have fought on behalf of a lot of those people for your lifetime, but speak to those people in this country who feel like they're not being listened to and they're not being represented.
Well, you almost have the wrong guy. See, I look like a bourgeoisie and middle class, but I've been out there for many, many years in the ghettos across this country. The American program concentrates on being in the community, developing leadership in that community, teaching life skills to those individuals, and teaching them how to deal with responsibility of self-determination and how to gain success over working hard and working intelligently. So we're not bourgeoisie, we're not above the people, we are a part of the people. And I can't speak for the pastor,
sure,
but I fell in love with him because he really talks about helping African American black people, and that's why I'm here.
You fell in love with Donald Trump today?
Well, it isn't really about just Donald Trump. It's about him and the position he occupies. That position is considered the most important person in the world. The most powerful person in the world is supposed to be our president. When he goes through what he went through to become the president, he got my admiration because no one gave him a chance. You know, they called him names. People that called him names when he won, he reached back and brought them along with him. He held no grudges. So who am I to say that I played quarterback when I only played running back? I don't know everything, and I don't try to address everything. But the reception I got today from him, I'll always remember that, because he listened to us, and he knows that we can bring something to him to help the people of this country. Is that a speech?
No, I appreciate you coming through.